One hot day, Abraham was sitting at the entrance of his tent near the great trees of Mamre. He looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. Right away he knew they were no ordinary travelers. They were heavenly visitors. One of them was the Lord himself, and the other 2 were angels in human form. Abraham quickly got up and bowed low to greet them. "Please, stay a while," he said. "Let me bring you water to wash your feet and food to refresh you." The 3 visitors agreed. Abraham hurried into the tent and said to his wife, "Sarah, quick, bake some bread with our finest flour." Then he ran to his herd, chose a tender calf, and asked his servant to prepare it. He brought out curds, milk, meat, and the bread Sarah had baked, and served it to the 3 men under a shady tree. As they ate, one of them asked, "Where's your wife Sarah?" "In the tent," Abraham replied. Then the Lord said something surprising. "I will return to you around this time next year, and Sarah your wife will have a son." Sarah was listening from inside the tent. She and Abraham were very old. Sarah was around 90 years old and had never had children. When she heard the visitors say she would have a baby, she laughed to herself and thought, "After I'm old and worn out, and my husband is old too, will I really have a child?" But the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Will I really have a child now that I'm old?' Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Sarah was afraid and said, "I didn't laugh." But God said, "Yes, you did laugh." And just as God had promised, Sarah gave birth to a son, and they named him Isaac, which means he laughs.